Multiple towel options here. I'm actually going to start with the stretchy bands because I kind of like the way that's feeling a little bit better. So I'm going to just wrap it like this, but I'll switch to the towel when we get to laying down on the floor. But let's start with it right here. And actually, I'm going to do a little bit of around the world. So let's go feet nice and wide. I'm going to try not to slip on the carpet in my socks. I'm going to go 10 one way and 10 the other way. All right, there's 10 that way. I'm going to pause at the top and then just head right the other direction. Lots of snap, crackle, pop. All right, there's 10. Let's pause at the top. And I'm just going to go a little side to side here. The stretchy band actually works really good, just as good as the towel, I think. All right, I'm going to bring it down here, feet coming in a little bit closer. And let's do a little bit of rotation. So give it a good pull so we get a nice stretch at the same time. I'm going to try to keep with 10-ish for now. All right, and there's 10. I'm just gonna pause right there because that feels so good behind the shoulder blade. And then let's reach it up and roll down before we go the other way. Let yourself hang down for a second. All right, let's roll it back up, reach it back up, and take it the other direction. It's nice and controlled. All right, and 10. I'm just gonna get a pause right there, just for a second. All right. And then I'm gonna just come down on my knees. I'm gonna get right back up, but just so you can kind of see where I'm going, I'm gonna go up and over, bring it behind my head, loosen up the shoulder blades. All right, let's do 3 more. Wow, that feels good. All right, I'm gonna stop right back here and let's get it underneath the back of your head and relax that head back just for a second. All right, I'm gonna stand it right back up here. And we gotta go backwards, right? I mean, we have to, because I know what's going on with those hip flexors. Let's just step it back, reach it up. Oh, that feels really good. I don't know about you, but we're gonna go 3 more on each leg. All right, on this last one, let's pause. Okay, make sure you're squeezing that back butt cheek and give me a little side bend right there. I stand it up. Same deal. Squeeze that back butt cheek. Little side bend. All right. And stand it out. Stand it out. Stand it up. Whatever I'm trying to say. All right. Let's go feet nice and wide. I'll go this way. And we are going to get on the floor here in a second, but let's go lateral. You find that spot where you get a nice inner thigh stretch. Keep your hands about shoulder width apart. Keep them straight. Nice tension. Really sink the hip back. Let's go 2 more of those to each side. All right. And I'm going to set this down just for a second. And let's go back to one side. And while we're here, let's put your elbow on that inside knee and let's rotate it up. Actually, that feels really weird around my neck. All right, let's go the other way. And reach it up. All right, let's bring it to the middle. And I'm going to sink all the way down, just pushing a little bit against the knees. And let's do a little bit of just rocking, opening up the hips. All right. Keep pushing on the inside of those knees. Let's stand it all the way up. One more time. Interlace those fingers, reach it up. A little side to side, and then we are going to get on the floor. All right. Now I'm going to come down this way. Actually, I'll go this way. We get a little better range, I think. But I'm still going to come right back here. Let's get a little bit more hip flexor action, and we'll get our hamstrings worked in here too. So I'm still going to wrap it, keeping it a little closer. Let's lean it in, squeeze that back butt cheek. Just nice big lean in. All right, how about one more there? And let's just pause there for a second. Bring it back up to about 90. Let's go sideways. And gently, let's go ahead and set that down. Pin that arm on the front leg, and let's open up. All right. And while we're here, I'm going to do the hands out front, just opening behind us. And then let's go both sides. Really get that thoracic spine moving. How about one more to each side? All right. Interlace the fingers, reach up. Then we're going to get our hamstrings here. I'm actually going to do, well, let's try it with the towel. Let's go ahead and wrap. So on one knee, go ahead and straighten that front leg. I would say keep your foot relaxed. If you want to keep your foot flexed, that's all right. But that might get a little bit too much. So either way, we're just going to do this one where you're going to kind of lean it forward and then reach it up. Find that spot where you get a nice hamstring stretch without it being too much. And let's scoop it up. All I have to do is put my foot out front and the hamstring stretches. No extra motion required. All right, let's get 3 more. And 3. All right, pause it right there. And I'm going to take this down and let's get underneath the back foot. I'm going to cheat and hold on to the bench so I don't tip over. All right, let's try to grab, get that back heel as close to your butt as you can. And then let's try to get a little thoracic motion in there at the same time. All right, go ahead and set it down. And then I'm gonna transition to the middle here. So feet together, knees nice and wide. I'm still gonna keep this here, and all we're gonna do is slide forward before we go to the other leg. Pause right there. Bring it back up. I'm actually gonna go out this way now, keeping it nice and far apart. A little tension on there. Oh, that feels good. Let's slide back up and do that a couple more times, keeping it a little wider than shoulder width. And just reach forward, sink your hips back. And one more time. All right. Let's go ahead and get the other leg forward and wrap it again. I'm going little less than shoulder width. Let's lean in and reach up. Make sure you're squeezing that back butt cheek every time. All right, let's get one more. Good, hang out right there for a second. And let's come on back up to 90. Keep that back butt cheek squeezed, and let's get a little side bend there. Ooh, that feels good. And go ahead and bring it down. Pin your forearm on the front leg. All right, and again, while we're here, I'm gonna scooch over half an inch. Let's bring the arms out front. And again, we're gonna go side to side. Semicircle back each way. Eyes follow your hand. And how about one more each direction? You can't hear all the snap, crackle, pops here. Interlace those fingers, reach up. And let's extend the front leg. And go ahead and get your towel back or your stretchy or whatever you got. And we're gonna scoop down and reach it up. Wherever you're comfortable. If your hamstrings are super tight, you can keep a slight bend in your knee if you need to. There's no wrong way. Do not stretch past the point of pain ever. How about 2 more? All right, quick pause right there. And let's get this thing behind that back foot. Trying to grab it with the opposite hand. I think that's a little bit better stretch. I'm just trying to get that foot as close to your butt as you can. And once you find your balance there, let's pin the forearm. All right. And go ahead and set it down. And I'm going to just move that for a second. Before we go ahead and lay on our back, I'm going to take one leg out to the side, get a little more of the inner thigh and the shoulders. So all I want us to do here is first we're going to sink back and reach the arms forward. Come on back up. Let's take that foot, and all I want you to do is rotate your toes towards the ceiling and back down, okay? We're just gonna try to get into a little more of that inner thigh and those hip rotators. Doesn't look like much, but it's a pretty good stretch. All right, go ahead and sink it back down. And this time I want you to take opposite arm, put it underneath. It's like we're threading the needle. All right. And come on back up. Let's take that to the other side. So first, let's just, find a nice inner thigh stretch. You notice one side's tighter than the other, that's normal. Go ahead and sink your hips back. All right, come on up. And let's rotate that foot towards toes to the ceiling and back down. All right. And let's take that arm and go underneath. Awesome. All right. I know it's awesome. All right, let's go knees nice and wide again. We're gonna do one more thing before we flip over. And that is, I want you to take one arm across your body. Let's put the other hand on top and sink that hip towards the arm that's on the bottom. Come on up. Let's take it the other way. So other hand, let's go ahead and put that on the floor and kick that other hip out just a little. All right. Now I am going to trade my stretchy band for this cute little blankie towel thing because I think that'll work very nicely. And I don't want too much stretch right now. So first, let's go ahead and sit. And the first part I want to do here before we actually lay down is I'm going to hold on to, actually, let me go this way. Putting it around my left foot, I'm going to hold it with my right hand. And from here, you're going to support your body with that towel underneath your foot. We're going to lean backwards and once again, open up that thoracic spine and the shoulders. We'll just do 5 of these on each side, and then we're going to go ahead and lay it down. All right, go ahead and switch feet. And same thing, just hold yourself up with the towel. All right, and last one. And let's get to my favorite part of Towel Tuesday. Go ahead and lay yourself down. And we're going to have that one leg up in the air. So we're getting our hamstrings from multiple angles here. You can keep your foot relaxed, or if you pull those toes, you do feel more of a stretch, but be careful with that because that can be sciatic nerve. All right, so you're holding that foot. I want you to feel a nice hamstring stretch. Take the other leg up and down. Okay, I'm going to go for 8 of these. Haha. The more stretch I get, you can tell the tighter I am on this side, throwing myself under the bus. All right, let's take that leg and let gravity take it across your body, just holding on. Keep that opposite arm on the floor. You should be feeling a pretty good pull right here in the side of your leg. Be gentle with it. Okay, let gravity be your guide. Again, don't stretch past the point of pain. All right, let's bring that leg to the middle. I want you to hold on to the towel around one foot. Woo, grab your knee with the arm. I am laughing at myself because boy, do I need this one. And let's rock back and forth just a little bit. Wow, that feels good. All right, we're going to do that more than once. All right, let's bring that leg back up. And now I'm going to take it this way and trying to keep that hand, that arm on the floor. And again, just let gravity take it. Towel's guiding you. You want to try to keep this hip on the floor too. That can be a little bit of a challenge. All right, let's bring it back to the middle. Should be better the second time around. All right, adjust yourself until you feel a really nice stretch right back here. And let's rock just a bit. All right, set this underneath leg down. And all I want to do here is shift that top leg over. Keep the towel where it is. And I want you to pull on your foot, trying to keep your hips on the floor. That should give you a different angle towards the top of the hips here. Oh, that feels good. All right, let's take it to the other foot. Get a nice stretch on the back of this one. And again, the more stretch you get here, the more it's going to reveal how tight you might be on the other side. So let's get, what did I say, 8 of these? All right, one more. All right, set it down. Let's take that foot across your body. Ooh, let gravity take it. Holy cow. Try to keep the arm on the floor. I'm saying holy cow because I am tight right there. Oh my goodness. All right, let's bring it to the middle. Oh, hug that knee. Let's rock a bit. All right, set it down. And let's let that leg fall to the outside. Try to keep this hip down and arm out to your side. All right, bring it back to the middle. Always better the second time. Little rock back and forth. All right, set that leg down. Oh, goodness. And let's pull on the foot. If you're not feeling a little bit of a stretch there, I don't know. All right. And let's set that little thing down. And let's go arms out here. Let's bring your legs into 90 degrees. Arms stay where they are. Let your hips just gently fall side to side. Did I leave myself enough room? Maybe. Good enough. Side to side. It's all right. You're going to get to see the filing cabinets behind the curtain. One more time each way. All right, now let's flip over and we're gonna finish off with, well, a couple quick things. Let's go into a tall plank position. I want to get a little bit of world's greatest before we're done. So if you can, let's bring one foot up. It's okay if you have to help the foot. Actually, it's a little slippery here on the carpet. Take that same elbow. I want you to sink it down inside the inside of your foot and rotate up. Now, while we're doing this, make sure you are squeezing the back butt cheek. Okay, so we are stretching everything. Bring it down, reach it back up. Let's do 2 more. All right, now drop your back knee. Keep that butt cheek squeezed back there. Give me 5 arm circles. All right, come on up. Let's take that to the other side. Elbow coming down and reach it up. Keep that back butt cheek squeezed. One more. And drop the back knee. Keep the butt cheek nice and squeezed. Go ahead and circle that arm. All right. Never get the ponytail in the right spot. Let's go back here. And real quick, we're going to bring one leg up underneath your body. Reach your hands forward. Come right back up. Other side. All right. And then I'm just going to go ahead and kneel right here. And let's interlace your fingers. I'm going to go this way. Reach up. And I want to do just a little side to side right here. And then pat yourself on the back. Let's try to grab onto that elbow and a little side bend that way. All right, pat yourself on the back the other way and side bend. All right, let's stand it up and shake it out. That feels better, and I don't even think I slipped